This is problem number 26 from the June 2017 Algebra Regents exam. In this question, we're going to have to graph the function negative x squared minus 6x. So you can see on the right-hand side here, I've already set up a table of values. So what we're going to do is just pick some values of x and figure out what f of x will be in each of these cases. For example, if x was equal to 0, that's the easiest one of all, it'd be negative 0 squared minus 6 times 0. That's just going to get us 0, so that's going to be our first point here. Next, let's check what happens when x is equal to 1. So that's going to be, right over here, negative 1 squared minus 6 times negative 1. And that would work out to negative 1. Oops, sorry, I just realized I made a mistake. Should not be negative 1 there. That should be positive 1, because that's our value of x. So negative 1 minus 6 gets us negative 7. So when x is 1, f of x is negative 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's this point here. Okay, so it looks like it's going downwards quite fast. So I think instead of picking the next x value of 2, which looks like it would be off the graph here, let's move backwards the other direction. Let's see what happens when x is negative 1. So then it'd be negative 1 squared minus 6 times negative 1. And if we calculate that out, an answer of positive 5. So negative 1, 5. That's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And you just kind of keep going along this process. So the next one, if x is negative 2, you should get an f of x value of positive 8. So that's going to be 3 higher. When x is negative 3, you get a y value, an f of x value of 9. Negative 4 gets you an output of 8. And I can already tell that this is going to form a mirror image of the other side. So it'll look like just like that. So let's go ahead and connect these dots here. All right, so we've graphed it, and the last part of the question is to state the coordinates of the vertex. That, of course, is our max or min. In this case, it is our maximum point here, which is negative 3. Oh, wrong thing. Negative 3, 9. So our vertex of the graph is negative 3, 9. That's all for this video. Thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.